Hello and welcome back to a special edition of BravoBricks. Today I'm going to be building my wedding cake topper. I thought that it would be kind of fun to build this wedding cake topper, which is 24 pieces and it's 6 and up, so as long as you are 6 years old you can still get married. Now of course I hope that this is the only time that I get married and the only time I have to build a wedding cake topper, but regardless, I just wanted to talk about how positive of an influence Grace has been in my life. So before Grace and I got together, I was in a not fantastic frame of mind. I just gone through a breakup, COVID was happening, and an internship that I really went to a college specifically for, I got into but was canceled because of COVID. And I kind of thought that my hopes and dreams of being a teacher in Orlando, Florida was kind of going out the door. That was my ticket, I thought, that internship. But then I met Grace online on an app called Bumble, which I'm sure that you've heard of. And on this app, we quickly figured out that she and I were very compatible with each other. And she was such a positive... There's an ant on my set. We very quickly figured out that we were a very good match for each other. So we had virtual dates because it was COVID, and then eventually we got to in-person dates, and the rest is history, because now we live together in our lovely apartment with our daughter, Granger, who is a corgi, and my stepdaughter, which is her cat. I'm not going to take full ownership of that cat. Monstrous. The whole purpose of this video was so that I could brag on Grace just a little bit, because she really is amazing. She puts up with a lot of my shenanigans that other people probably wouldn't have put up with for so long, shall I say. But Grace is an amazing person and human being. She has a ton of patience. She is incredibly kind. She's selfless. She's the world's best gift giver. She puts in so much thought and effort into her gifts, and she gives a great back rub. But in all honesty, if somebody touches my back, I'm just like, oh. Grace is incredibly kind, and she has been so supportive of just about anything that I've tried to do or want to do with my future or with jobs. And she's a big supporter of these videos, which I appreciate so much. Also, this is kind of a cool veil piece. Not quite sure how that's going to work. But regardless, Grace is an amazing person, and I'm so happy that we found each other, because in my eyes, we truly are a match made in heaven. Grace is somebody that is my best friend and somebody who gets me, somebody who I can be myself with. If her veil is this large, we are in for some trouble. That is kind of hilarious. I think that she is the most beautiful person that has ever graced the earth, and that is including Emma Watson and Ana de Armas in that conversation. I think that Grace is beautiful and stunning, and this minifigure, I'm sure, does not do it justice of what she's going to look like, but I know that she's going to be the most gorgeous person I've ever seen, and then some, on our wedding day, which this video is scheduled to post on our wedding day, June 18th. We are, of course, spending as much time with family and friends when we are there for the wedding. We're going up to Ohio. We've got somebody watching the apartment, so if you're the robbers, don't even think about it. On top of being the most beautiful person on planet Earth, she gives me hope. She gives me another reason to wake up in the morning and to try and strive to be better. And I think any person that makes you want to be a better person is somebody that you should keep in your life. And so for that, Grace, thank you so much. This cake topper is supposed to have this on top. So you spread the bottom of these, and I guess there's like a sticky pad. But because we are traveling for the wedding, and I'm still in Florida as I film this, I'm not going to put it on just yet. So you'll have to pretend like this is all put together. I did replace the top hat with a hairpiece that I thought was probably the closest to what I've got. It's still there. I'm not balding. To Grace, I want to say thank you so much for being such a positive part of my life. You truly are the most amazing person I've ever met, and you are so kind, so beautiful, and so generous. And I can't wait to start the rest of our lives at our wedding. And on the day that we say I do, I definitely had to make Lego at least a small part of that day, because why not? That I've killed Grace. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks for all the support so far on the channel. I'll catch you in the next one after the honeymoon. Bye-bye.